For example, this one, all right? After I graph the equation, the intersection point is at 3, 2. What I would like to do is use the substitution method to verify the intersection point is at x equals to 3 and y equals to 2. So since my equation is already in a y equal form, what I'm going to do is just drop the y and set the two equations equal to each other. So I'm going to have negative 4 plus 2x, and that should equal to 1/3 x plus 1. Alright, so I'm dropping the y and setting the two equations equal to each other. The next thing I need to do is combine the two x's together and combine the two non-x values together. So what I would like to do is I'm going to subtract 1/3 x from both sides. So on the left hand side I have negative 4 plus, when you're subtracting with fraction you need a common denominator. That 2 will actually become 6/3x. So 6 minus 1 is 5, so that will be 5/3 x is equal to a positive 1. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So then on the left hand side of the equal sign, I'm going to have 5/3 x equals to 5. And then to undo that 5/3 times x, I could divide by 5/3 or I could multiply by the reciprocal. And so I am actually going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 3/5 to both sides. So I'm going to get x is equal to 15. 5 times 3 is 15, divided by 5, which means x is equal to 3, which should verify the intersection point. I can then go back and substitute in 3 for x for either one of my equation, and I will get 2 as my y coordinate. I like to try one more, so let me go back to my very first example that I did with you. And that example is y equals to 3x plus 5 and y equals to negative 1/2 x minus 2. The intersection point that we found was negative 2 comma negative 1. So I'm now going to use substitution just to verify that it is at negative 2 comma negative 1. So once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the y and set the two equations equal to each other. So 3x plus 5 will now equal to negative 1/2 x minus 2. All right, combining the x's together, I'm actually going to add 1/2 x to both sides. So on the next equation, I'm going to get 3.5x plus 5 is equal to negative 2. I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides and get 3.5x, let me move this over a little bit, is equal to negative 7. To undo the 3.5 times x, I'm going to divide both sides by 3.5. And you will notice that x will equal to negative 2. Once I have the x coordinate of negative 2, that does verify with my graph. I can use the negative 2 as the x coordinate, pick an equation that I would like to substitute in for, and I will also get negative 1 as my solution. So again, you should, from this lesson, you should be able to graph system of linear equations to find the intersection points, or also known as the solution. as well as using substitution to find the intersection point. I'm going to delay on the elimination for the next lesson.